Moving down to the next shelf, we've got the Tusken Raider 12-inch reissue still in his box. The 12-inch, so to speak, R2-D2. Down here to an R2-D2, which was another toy from one of the fast food places. This is an R2-D2 glue stick, because everybody needs that. And this little guy was probably my first R2-D2 before I started taking care of my figures very well. He kind of, he had landed in some water and some assorted things. I think I'm going to buy some Repro stickers just so I can put on him, just to make him a little nicer looking. But that was him. That was my very first one, and I think I bought him from a garage sale actually when I was a kid. Over to a remote-controlled R2-D2. The lightsaber is his remote control. It's not wireless; it is a wired one. It's kind of cool. I've played with it a couple of times. Then we've got the BK R2 and 3PO, which brings us over to the vintage R2-D2. This one was awesome. I had one when I was a kid, and I had traded it for, I believe, one of my Star Wars rifles, and always regretted it. You push this button, his back pops open, and therein lie the Death Star plans. And up with him there is C-3PO. So they always look cool, and I just kind of say this is my own fan film award for myself, because none of mine have ever been accepted. So I just snub my nose at Adam Films and say, well, I'll just make my own. 3PO, the reissue 12-inch figure there in the back in his box. Down to my custom figure that I made of Anthony Daniels as C-3PO. And it was great to have someone on the blogs give me this card. They made this card for me. Nabi, I think, is who it was. Reissue of the Land Speeder, 12-inch quote-unquote Jawa, another speaker back there, power droid, and a BK Jawa. Here we have a Stormtrooper walkie-talkie, which pairs with, you'll see the pair on the other end at the end of the shelf. One of the Tusken Raiders and the Banthas. These were one of the reissues back in '97, which was really cool. The fur was a lot better than the ones that they've put out recently. Luke in his X-Wing gear, down to some Lego Y-Wing. Then we come over to one of the original. This is a vintage X-Wing that I had. And then one of the, when they were doing the '97 reissues, Micro Machines put out the medium formats. Those were really cool. But then we come along the whole line of actual Micro Machines themselves. Of course, you just can't go wrong with the Micro Machines. And I had a whole fleet of X-Wings and assorted Rebellion ships. There's Darth Vader, the other half of the walkie-talkie set, the walkie-talkies that don't work worth a darn. And here we have Vader and Obi-Wan's final duel 12-inch figure set. The lightsabers in that light up. And I want to say that they actually make say some phrases from the movie. So the bottom shelf has the Power of the Force, the reissue special edition of the Dewback and the Sand Trooper. And then we also have the Ronto and Jawa. Here is the Star Wars Monopoly Collector's Edition. This was one that they first put out during the special editions. It has 5 brass Imperial coins inside, 8 pewter Star Wars character tokens. It's a numbered and dated board game. And given the fact that I have never opened mine up, I can't really tell you anything about it. I don't know the number. I don't know anything about it other than what the box says. There are the gold coins, or the brass coins there, and a quick look at the pewter figures inside. And it's probably just going to stay sealed up. I could have number 1 for all I know, but I'll never know.